Oh, hello, independence, love. Hello, disco lifestyle. Hello, short life. Too short. Live it up, will you? Beautiful, romantic, happy disco. The sound of Philadelphia. Whoa. Such a happy, beautiful song. How you guys doing? What is going on? I'm attempting to analyze gold today and the bond market. I'm gonna start with TLT, the ETF for the bond market. I'm not gonna specifically say what it is, but it's a bond ETF. Okay. The market has a high valuation when it comes to PE, and gold is up because of some implications of negative interest rate. To me, if TLT goes below, goes down, really in a bearish way, it will debunk that thesis that we will have a negative interest rate, and it will affect both gold and the equity market. So let's talk about the technical analysis for TLT. So TLT now, the price action closed outside of the Bollinger Band, where the Bollinger Band is expanding. Usually this indicates volatility because it was a kind of a pipe here. So now it's indicating, and according to John Bollinger, if it closes outside the band, that's a confirmation of a bearish move. It did twice. So I think a flush is coming for TLT. So that's one bearish aspect. Second bearish aspect is you closed below the 50-day moving average, which is really important too. And that's that might induce more selling. And the famous MACD crossover, which is really reliable with its histogram. And last time we had this kind of histogram, it was right here. And before that, the famous flush where the risk parity got destroyed. Everything went down and dollar went up. So I got this out of the way just to explain the significance of the bond prices going down, yield going up, the significance to both the equity market and gold. So let's go with gold, the daily time frame. This is the daily time frame for gold. So as far as Elliott wave is concerned, it's still I'm still debating a lot of stuff in my head, but I'm almost sure that the big B is here. But I'm debating, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 5, and this is minutes. Then we have a big one. So I'm still thinking. So let's not talk about Elliott wave here. Let's talk about the conventional technical analysis. So gold start topping with this quasi shooting star and this quasi hanging man. This is not always not bullish when you go to all-time high, and you have these type of candles. That shows indecision, really. And after that, you have a gap and an attempt to fill that gap, and a bearish candle, and another bearish candle, and the mother of all candles right here with the 7 years high. No, sorry. The trading volume was 7 years, yeah, since 2013. We didn't have a trading volume like this. And it came with price expansion to the downside, not seen since 2013 too. So if you think this is one and done, I beg to differ. I really beg to differ. This dictates the common trend. This is impulsive. This is corrective. It's corrective, impulsive. So the trend is going to be down. So what happened? You found buyers at this high, which was an older price memory, and boom, yeah. You bought, and it went up all the way, and found sellers at 38% Fed retracement of this high to this low, so that the sellers were gathering here. And now we have a higher low, which is bullish. So this could indicate a positive open on Monday, but it doesn't change the trend. It might not. So this is also indecision, but you have a higher low, just a little bit. So it's really not a game changer in the daily time frame. What's good about it today is the bullishly. The trading volume is very slim. So we might have a bounce in trying to test this empty area. But overall, I'm bearish. So this is the gold daily time frame. Now the weekly time frame. This is a dark cloud cover. It's really not good when you have even though you had some trading here, but I'm talking about the opening close. This is definitely a dark cloud cover. All close to the all-time high with extreme high volume. I didn't have the volume here. So there's candle on the weekly that closed the gap in on the weekly and found buyers. So this is bullish right here because you had price rejection, but it doesn't change my thesis, the bearish thesis. We might have bounce back, but it's not a game changer. And I think by next week, the stochastic is gonna go below 80. I think next week, and every time it goes below 80 in the weekly time frame, something major happens. Something major happens. Something major happens right here. It's a correction, almost correction, except here. Correction, a flush. So something major happened when the stochastic in the weekly time frame go below 80. I think it's gonna go below 80 next week. So we talked about the daily and the weekly. Now we talk about silver. All right. So silver is easier to me to analyze. I think this is 1, 2. This is a B wave anyway. So this is 1, 2, and we might have 1, 2, and 3. So maybe by Tuesday and Wednesday we have a very, very sharp impulsive wave to the downside. So what happened for silver? You have the highest volume, I think, since 2011. Since 2011. Yes, for silver. This is really huge, and with the huge gap, with this price expansion almost 15% to the downside. This is not one and done, I promise you. With the 7 years high, this is not one and done. So this is one, and you had another attempt to go for that high, and failed at 62% Fed retracement, which is a characteristic of second wave. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, then 3, and the MACD it's extremely reliable. Especially it came from extreme overbought, and you have a bearish crossover. Usually it's very reliable when it reaches to these high levels, and the histogram is just starting. So this is my view in the daily time frame. The weekly time frame, you have same as gold, dark cloud cover with rejection here, which could be a rejection of the older price memory too, which could be bullish in the near term, but not in the old term. So in conclusion, I really do think the top is in for gold. I really do, and I think within 2 weeks we can have major movement to the downside, maybe by September. And and I just want to have a good time. Life is too short. I hope to enjoy my life. I hope you guys enjoy your life more. Life is too short. It is too short. It's one life. And also the next life is going to be better. But let's enjoy this life with disco. Happiness. And disco is forever. Good luck for everybody. Sorry for gold.